I'm so freaked out right now. I keep hearing noises. This is after, but there's noises outside my house I keep hearing. This is the only light source I have. I finished the drawing, but when it was done, I keep hearing this. I'm freaking out. Please don't go out of the light. Oh, what is that? I heard something. Get out of here! Get out of here! Do my light source! And real quick, here's just the sketch I did, concept sketch. And what's so funny, here's the next one, a little teaser, Freddy Krueger in Gravity Falls style. I got a request for that. But what I love about doing these and these simpler videos, because all you have to remember is 2 eyes, a mouth, and a hair. And you know, that's the character right there, but you can make it so creepy. And this is really what makes drawing fun, and so we'll get into it, and it'll be so much fun. So let's start, and once again, like I was saying, when you have a simple drawing like this, you know, you're not worried about all the detail, all the harder ideas like shapes and real complicated poses. You're just doing it for fun, so we're going to have a fun time again. It'll be so creepy. Make yours creepy. And I'm not worried about lines, exact lines, but you can see all I'm doing here is making almost like a oval shape on its side as it gets skinnier towards the chin. And all I'm doing is getting a basic shape. You can start so many ways, and that's what's fun about this character, and he's so evil and insane. And, you know, I won't even worry about guidelines because they'll just mess it up. But you know, it's such a simple thing in terms of 2 eyes and a mouth. And you know, so all you want to do is start with almost this egg shape and make it messy. That's why I'm doing it kind of sketchier than normal. That's why I'm using this paper. But see, all I'm doing is this real kind of, that's going to be the mouth. And then see how I'm making another line below it. See these real simple shapes. And then you kind of want to mark 2 eyes. And I'm going to make it a little lower. But make sure you have a lot for the mouth. And you can erase things. Now don't be afraid to smudge it up because we're going to do that. But the eyes, about halfway is usually where eyes set. But being that's an evil, crazy character, you don't even have to worry about the proportions. But the eyes are in perfect circles. If you look at it, it's kind of a little messed up circle. You just want it to look creepy. Look at how creepy that looks. So the eyes, then around it, you have these big dark areas. I want to look at my reference sketch I did just to see how I sketched it up. You know, even make it a little smaller. I make the eyeballs even smaller because when you have smaller eyes and these huge black sockets, it's so creepy. And like I said, you're going to have a blast doing this one. And you know, really that's about it. And then just add the teeth. You have like a gum line here, so make a little shape. See how I'm just mark it off? And you don't have to define every tooth if you want, but it looks very creepy. If you blur it, don't get perfect lines. You don't want any perfect lines with this one. But just see how creepy it's looking. And even make some of the teeth wider some. But you know, just you want it to look sick and evil. I'm punching my teeth together while I'm doing it. So this is what's so fun. This is why I love doing these type of drawings. I'm not worried about anything except just making something look awesome. That's why I love this. Let's see the teeth and the blood that would be here. And you want to make that really dark behind it, where you know it's behind the teeth. Make it dark and hatch things. Don't worry about perfect lines. See how I'm kind of getting the style for them. You want to have a basic line construction that you could see, but you don't want it to. You don't want to worry about lines where it's like perfectly even marks. And see the chin. Then for these eyes, 2 little dots. Very, very small. If you want to make evil looking characters, it's all about really tiny pupils, soulless pupils. The smaller they are, the more evil they are. And that's something, you know, they use in a lot of anime and things. But then look what I'm doing. I'm just shading this. I'm not making it fully yet. All you do is these little simple lines. See how it looks like that? Real sick looking. Then to finish it up, I'm going to outline the head very vaguely. And the trick is smudge it. So see, I'm using my fingers, and where the lighter is, I got a real fine eraser. I'm just going to go around, make it dark. Or you can smudge it with your finger or blending stump, but you definitely want it to look really evil still. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to use this. It's a special, it's called a carbon pencil. Really amazing. It's carbon, and look how dark you can get. And so I'm going to use this for the eye sockets here. See, it's making these really dark ridges. See, I'm just making the hair. It's kind of your own style when you do this. See how dark you can get it now? Dark behind there. And you can make part of the neck if you want. I'm going to make it all this dark. And really basically, you know, just go in with the, and take a darker lead. I'm using a 6B for the eyes. And blend it in. I take the blending stump tool. So I'm just blending. You don't want to show there's a nose, but maybe add a little value. You know, that's about it. It's kind of real simple. It's creepy looking. That's the thing. Like, you know, like I said in the other videos, you don't want to overlook. But what you want to maybe do is emphasize the lines. I'm using the B pencil. I'm going back over these little lines just to really make them stand out. Yeah, I don't want to take away the form. But like I said, even with the hair, I like to go back over the carbon pencil and make those lines even darker. And see how the teeth is showing? You can make it skinnier, a little skinnier face. I don't want to overwork it. It's weird because it's like one of those drawings where it's just you want to look sick and stuff. So I hope that helps. And then I'm just gonna, just to give it a little background, I'm gonna take this and rub the side. That way it's not just popping out. And see what this paper does. It gives a really nice texture. And all you gotta do is kind of put the side on it. You can see. And get darker. See how I'm doing? All I'm doing is the side. But now it'll start to pop out. That's something you want to experiment with. Just kind of mess around with that too and see how it turns out. But thanks a ton everyone for watching. I feel like I'm forgetting to say something. That's why I can't think right now. But you can see how it turned out. Just real simple yet, like I said, it's real simple yet real stylized. And if you want, if you have a little red, you know, you can put that in. I'll show you what I'm going to do real quick. Then all I'm going to do is take a little red, it's watercolor, and if you have anything, red pencil, anything that's red, you can do it obviously. But what I'm going to do is, see, I'm just got very, very little, and I'm barely even putting any water on it really. I'm using almost like a paint. And what I'm going to do is, see with the character, you kind of get lost the lips and the, you kind of get lost in the lips because everything's a drawing. So in other words, There we go. In other words, color sometimes helps a lot with just defining something. You know, you want it to look gory. And that's kind of what I'm getting at is here. You know, you'll use color a lot to separate spaces. You know, you use value to separate spaces and things. But color is really what's another way, you know, you can define different parts of a body or this and that. So, you know, always remember what you're doing. Remember if it's, I'm not going to make it looks dark now, but when it dries, I'm going to pat it real quick here. But see, I'm even going over some of the teeth, and I don't want it to look, in other words, I don't want it to look completely uniform. I'm just smudging it. I hope that makes sense. I can't think tonight. There's something. Oh crap! There's something I had on my mind and I forgot to mention. That's why it's driving me nuts. Let's say all I'm gonna do is take a little paper towel and don't want to dab it too much that smears all over, but just enough where it's messy still. And you see how I even got a little red on the teeth. You know, that's about it. Like I said, never want to overwork something. Kind of when you feel like it's done. And I'm going to add some just little dark, but man, oh my god, that looks freaky! Oh, that looks freaky! Hope everyone have a good Halloween and leave me more Halloween requests. 2 more days. Thanks everyone.